title of the module is Activist Teacher Professionalism. Basically, the teacher has to play the role or rather active role in the teaching and learning activities. And what kind of the role one has to play? It is active role, it is activist role, and maybe it's the normal role. Therefore, then this module we will discuss the activist role, teachers' activist role in their professionalism and in the teaching learning process. Basically, the activist teacher professionalism is based on the three concepts. Number one, trust, and second is active trust, and the third one is generative politics. And when these three aspects of activities or the endeavors combined together, that the teacher's activist professionalism comes up. So let us discuss the description of each of the components. Trust. Trust has to play very viable and the vital role in the society, and its various shades and various aspects of the significance. Basically, it is important for reducing the complexity of the situation, complexity of the actions, complexity of the reaction, etc. When there is a trust, there will be no any complexity, no any ambiguity, no any doubt in running your things, running your activities smoothly. And then if there is a trust, and the trust contributes to cohesion, there will be no dichotomy, there will be no mistrust or distrust, there will be no any confusion. So it talks about, rather it results into the cohesion, and it also fosters mutual respect among people. If there is trust, because of the trust, each one reciprocates in a way that there is the mutual respect and the mutual understanding between different people or both the parties, whosoever are they interacting. And the trust involves expectation about future. There is very important aspect here. Because of the trust, and on the basis of the trust, you can plan efficiently for the future. Another way, for the better future planning, you need to build, to create an environment of the trust. Otherwise, the future planning would be defective. Active trust. It is not unconditional. It is based on certain conditions and blind faith in other people. You have to have some verifiable indicators, some tangible indicators. On that basis, you see the active trust, and it is contingent and a negotiated feature of professional and social engagement with others. Otherwise, social and professional engagements are not possible without active trust. It also demands increased visibility and social relations. Otherwise, if no visibility, if it's not verifiable actions or the reactions, then there is no chance of having active trust. And it also again have key role in developing and maintaining and sustaining the social relations. And the third aspect for the activist teacher professionalism is generative politics. It is basically the politics of transformation. Politics is basically wisdom. Politics is how effectively, useful way you use your wisdom, your mind for handling your affairs. You are getting your work done in the smooth and efficient way. And so this also helps in the transformation of the society. It's also the politics of the transformation for the betterment, for the improvement, for the modification of the things. The fundamental features of this generative politics are it encourages individuals and groups to make things happen. If anything happen, means any change is coming, any change is expected, or you want to bring the change through generative politics, the things can happen, and you allow the things happen. Rather than let things happen to them, rather than any change comes and that is imposed upon you, and that one has to accept either voluntarily or voluntarily. So through this generative politics, you allow the changes or things to happen. It is in the context of the overall social goals. What are your social goals? My social goals are to build the good relation in the society, to improve the learning of my students, to enhance my professional aspects. So this is very helpful for this type of the endeavors. And then what is politics of the transformation? It is basically the essence of the activist teacher professionalism. It is a very fundamental thing, and it is rooted in everyday life, and this is its strength. Politics of the transformation, because change is taking place in the living thing. Everything is supposed to be the dynamic rather than static. Therefore changes are happening every day, and because of the politics of the transformation, you become mentally prepared. There's this type of the things should be possible, should be made possible. One should make efforts for making these type of the things happen. And a concern is with wider issues of equity and social justice. And the politics of transformation requires new forms of the collective identity and to create cultural codes. And yes, cultural codes, how to behave the society, how to respond to the people, how to respect the people, how to get your work done. This is these are the codes, cultural codes. Respect the other people with the other cultures, other identities. What is the protocol for activist teacher professionalism? Protocol is basically the ways and means on the basis of that you accept, rather reject the things to happen, activities to happen, actions to happen. In this way, for the activist teacher professionalism, there's a need of the new ways for teachers to work inside and outside the school. You are working in the school, you are working in the college, you are working in the university. You have to accept the new ways of for teachers to work. New ways means in terms of your knowledge challenges, in terms of dealing with the people with the different cultures, different behaviors, rather different students with the different cultures, different mental abilities. You have to face them, you have to face this type of the challenge. New kinds of the affiliation with various educational interest group. People of the different interest group. For example, one is some people are working in mathematics, other are working for the teaching of English, other are working for the educational management. So these are different interest group in the teaching field, in the teacher training field. So you have to be the part of in terms of your affiliation with the different sort of the groups. And there are a number of the principles as far as the teachers, activist professionalism initiative or the project is concerned. Number one, inclusive rather than exclusive. You have to be the part and parcel of that social group, that community, that organization where you are working. So this is best number one principle. Number two, collective and collaborative actions. In terms of intellectual, social, cultural, and other resources, you have to be very collective approach. You should not make effort of your own identity and prefer yourself. You have to go along with the team. Effective communication of aims and expectations. Being the activist teacher for professionalism, you have to give clear message that what really you want and what are your expectations from your colleagues, from your juniors, from your seniors, from your students, and what are your aims. There should, in case there is an ambiguity, then your activist approach would not work. Recognition of the expertise of all parties involved. You have to recognize and respect all parties, all individuals where you are working. It is not the matter of the solo flight and you think that you are the only one who can do this, even if you are leading the group, but this is the group work and you have to respect and recognize, appreciate all those groups you are working with, and creating an environment for trust and the mutual respect. If there is no trust, if people are not satisfied with, people don't know really you are the beneficial for them, really you have good sentiments of respect and their prosperity and their development and the progress, the people would not respect. There should be the mutual respect, and respect is you have to give the respect, then expect the respect. Ethical practices. While dealing or the interacting with the peoples, you have to follow certain rules, and you have to and in terms of the ethics and the morality, and while sharing or communicating the information, what kind of the information should be shared, what should not be shared, in what way this kind of, in either it should be through the text or the email or the telephone, or this type of the information should be only shared in the face-to-face meetings. So this is also a very important aspect. Being responsible and responsive for each and every action. Being the activist, teacher, professionalism element that I am I work for the activist, teacher, professionalism. Then you have to be responsible for each and every activity you are carrying out as a teacher, as a colleague, as a mentor, etc. And timing of any form of the collective action is important. That it shows your responsibility. What time you should take people on board, and what are the chances of your success, and what kind of the response you are expected from your colleagues, from your students, and what kind of the response you are expecting, and what should be the timing of this one. And you should have to have the ability to read the strategic possibility, to understand, to smell what is the strategic way of handling these things, and how to go further for this action. Acting with the passion. You have to be very much patient, not too impatient and not in hurry. You have to accept you have to face the challenges. You have to accept the strength and weaknesses of your group. You have to be very much cool in dealing with your colleagues and whosoever as a human being is dealing with you. Experiencing pleasure and having fun. You should not feel in a way that this is a burden put on your shoulders and you are you can't accept mentally, rather than it is imposed as far as responsibility is concerned. Whatever actions or the tasks you are carrying with yourself, you should have the sense or the nature of getting pleasure and feeling fun of the activities. Whatsoever challenge you are facing, you should be you should be trained, you should be mentally prepared in a way that you are getting fun of out of this type of the challenge. Network and the partnership for any of the professional activity, this is basic principle and the basic conditions for any of the professional activity, regardless in which profession, in what profession you are working. Either it is very technical, highly technical in terms of the engineering, in terms of medical field. You have to be to work with the partnerships and the network. This is important. Without networks, you will not be updating your behaviors, your dispositions, your knowledge, your value system, your values of the profession, and you have to be the you have the capability of developing, maintaining the partnership with the others. Systematic inquiry, because profession is a very scientific approach. Professionalism is a scientific approach. It expects certain things, it demands certain things, and you have to deliver certain competencies. Therefore, everything is based on the systematic inquiry. On the basis of this discussion, we can say that the teacher activist professionalism is based on politics of the transformation, for the improvement, for accepting the challenges, for making efforts that the things should happen, things could happen, and active trust, respect, and reciprocity are basic things, are core element in this regard. And the activist approach fosters the idea of strengthening the activist or the teaching profession. It helps in strengthening the teaching as a profession with the systematic and collective ways.